Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Currently, it is estimated that there are approximately 5 to 6 million Muslims in France, which constitutes about 8 to 10% of the total population. The development of Islam in France has faced challenges and controversies. Following the terrorist attacks that occurred in France, particularly in 2015 and 2016, the French public has highlighted issues related to radicalization and extremism among certain Muslim groups in France. There has also been debate over issues such as the wearing of the hijab, mosques, and other religious practices, which are considered to be in conflict with French values. Despite facing several conflicts, many Muslims in France persist in advocating for their rights and striving to build successful lives in the country. Numerous French converts to Islam, including those who were previously Christian or atheist, have joined the Muslim community in France. They have embraced Islam for various reasons, including a search for life's meaning and an attraction to Islamic values. In this video, we will share the stories of women and models from France who converted to Islam. Emine Heimer, a model and reality TV star, chose to embrace Islam following her parents' divorce. Gradually, she began exploring Islam and became drawn to the teachings of Prophet Muhammad. Since then, she has decided to convert to Islam. Emine Zehnder announced her conversion to Islam directly through her Instagram account. She expressed that there is a path one must embark on alone. There is a path you must walk alone. No friends, no family, no partner, just you and Allah. Some of you may know, but many are still wondering, said Emine Zehnder. Then, Emine Zehnder, a 29-year-old model, continued by saying that although she is quite reserved, she never made it official. She converted to Islam a few months ago. After deciding to convert, Emine Zehnder stated that she does not feel ashamed of changing her faith. She believes that embracing a religion is a free right of every individual. Know this, and this is the essence of my message. There is no shame in converting to another religion in any form. It is a fundamental right that every person should be able to exercise freely, said Emine Zehnder. Not long after converting to Islam, Emine Zehnder made sure to perform the Umrah pilgrimage. She was even moved to tears and marveled when she saw the Kaaba for the first time. These moments mark the happiest day of my life. There are no words strong enough to express the intensity of happiness and emotion I am experiencing right now, revealed Emine Zehnder. A spiritual journey that I hope will continue to uplift and guide me, God willing. I cannot thank you enough for your valuable support and kindness. Thank you very much to all of you. Emine Zehnder concluded her story. The trend of French women choosing to convert to Islam has been occurring over the past few years. There are numerous factors that motivate individuals, including women, to select a particular religion. Some French women have chosen Islam because they feel a calling to its teachings and wish to explore the faith more deeply. There are also women who choose Islam after marrying a Muslim, seeking to deepen their understanding of their spouse's faith. Others are drawn to the cultural and social aspects of Islam, such as Muslim attire and family traditions. However, with the growing Muslim population in France and the increasing political polarization in Europe, French women who choose Islam may also face discrimination and prejudice. They can become targets of extremism or radicalism accusations, especially if they wear the hijab or other Islamic religious symbols. This can cause stress and pressure for women who have chosen to embrace Islam. Nevertheless, it is important to remember that an individual's decision to choose a particular religion is their personal right, and everyone should be respected for their religious choices. There are many French women who have chosen to embrace Islam and practice the religion in peace and harmony with the local people. In addition to the model Emine Zehnder, who has converted to Islam, there are numerous other French women who have embraced Islam long before, such as Barbara, Melissa, Clem, Maria, among many others too numerous to list individually. Barbara, a beautiful French woman, has an intriguing spiritual journey that led her to firmly embrace Islam. Coming from a family devout in their previous faith, Barbara is a master's student at a university in France. "I became convinced that without Islam, my life would be meaningless," says Barbara. Melissa, a figure who went viral and captured the public's attention in 2019. Not without reason, this French woman decided to marry a man from Lombok, West Nusa Tenggara, Indonesia, named Indra Budiman. Starting from a meeting where Indra was a worker and Melissa a restaurant guest, the two fell in love. Melissa decided to convert to Islam 6 months before marrying Indra. However, she had been studying Islam prior to that. Not only did she decide to embrace Islam, but this French woman also chose to cover herself according to Islamic practice. Clem, a French convert to Islam, was drawn to the faith after hearing the call to prayer. Her spiritual journey began during a visit to Java, Indonesia. She was captivated by the beauty of the mosques and the sight of many women wearing hijabs. More than that, the resonating sound of the adhan instantly touched her heart. Maria, a hijab-wearing woman from France, embraced Islam following her parents' turn to atheism. Now residing in Indonesia, who would have thought that Maria would find her love in Bandung, Indonesia? Islam is the only way I found that women are ultimately considered, respected, and cared for or valued. It is not a complicated religion, but a complete one. Everything is there. We just need to take the time to learn it and then gradually improve upon it, says Maria. Not only women and models from France have embraced Islam, but there is also the touching story of an 85-year-old French man who found truth in Islam. Emile Zehnder, an 85-year-old man from France, converted to Islam after witnessing the kindness of a married couple who were his neighbors. 9 months after the loss of his wife, Emile Zehnder approached his neighbors, Enver and Halide Kodat, a couple originally from Turkey, and asked them to take him on a holiday to Turkey. Emile's request was warmly received by Enver and Halide Kodat, who did not hesitate to fulfill it. They invited Emile to explore the historic sites of Istanbul and to visit their hometown of Elazig, offering him a glimpse into their heritage and culture. During his journey in Turkey, Emile Zehnder felt the warmth of Enver and Halide Kodat's company. One morning, Emile informed Enver Kodat of his desire to convert to Islam. Enver was initially surprised, but then expressed his joy. He proceeded to register Emile at the provincial mufti's office, leading to the realization of the conversion ceremony. The provincial deputy mufti, Ozer Komert, informed Emile Zehnder about the fundamental principles of Islam. Following this, Emile embraced Islam by reciting the SHAHADA in the presence of witnesses, marking his official conversion. Having changed his name to Emine Zehnder, he professes profound joy in his conversion to Islam. This happiness is further fueled by his enthusiasm to pursue a deeper understanding of Islamic teachings. Emine Zehnder shares about the support from his neighbors, Enver and Halide Kodat, after the loss of his wife. It was through them that Emine became impressed with Islam. "After my wife passed away, I found sincerity. Wherever I go, Muslims truly embody one for all. This is why I chose to become a Muslim. Previously, I did not have much knowledge about Islam. After my wife passed away, I began to spend more time with my neighbors. They have been very supportive of me. Since then, I have wanted to learn more about Islam. The fact that Turks support each other in France has also greatly impressed me," he said. Drawing from his experiences with his Muslim neighbors and his journey to Turkey, Emine Zehnder concludes, "Islam is an incredibly compassionate religion. I have recently converted to Islam. I am learning gradually. There is still much for me to learn. I will continue to learn more over time. I can always say good things about Turkey." Brothers and sisters, such is the beauty and compassion of Islam that shines through its adherents. We may never anticipate that our behavior could lead someone to view Islam positively, even to the point of deciding to embrace it. Dawah should indeed be as such, not only articulated through words, but also manifested through actions. That concludes our video for today. I hope it serves as motivation for all friends to remain devout and faithful in the best way possible. See you in the next video. Peace be upon you, and God's mercy and blessings.